Plotting using Plotly Python, lesson number 2. In our Plotly Python lesson number 1, we have learned how to plot line plots, scatter plots, bar plots, candlestick charts, etc. Plotly supports a large number of plot types. In this lesson, we will learn a few other chart types such as Sunburst Chart, Treemap Chart, Icicle Chart, etc. Let's begin with a Sunburst Chart. We may use Sunburst Chart for visualizing hierarchical data, spanning outwards radially from root to leaves. The root starts from the center and children are added to the outer rings. Let's plot the data from the metals_long dataset of Plotly library. Let's have a look into the contents of the data frame. The data frame has 3 columns: nation, metal, and count. The nations are South Korea, China, and Canada. And the metals are gold, silver, and bronze. Now let's create our first version of Sunburst Chart using this data frame. Here the parameter, path, defines the hierarchy of the data to be plotted. The hierarchy starts from the innermost element to the outermost element. In this example, nation is the innermost and metal is the outermost element. The values parameter accessed the values corresponding to these elements. Let's display the plot. And here is our Sunburst chart. Look carefully, the innermost disk is divided into 3 nations and the outermost ring is divided into 3 types of metals for each nation. Note that the path parameter sets the hierarchy. For a Sunburst chart, there should be at least 2 elements. If a single element is supplied, the chart will look like a pie chart as shown on the screen. I have prepared an Excel spreadsheet by modifying the metals_long data frame as shown on the screen. Here I have added a new column, sex, for dividing the metal counts for male and female participants separately. The values are arbitrary and nothing to do with reality. Now let's create a data frame from the spreadsheet saved as a MS Excel file, metal.xlsx. Here we will use the pandas read_Excel function for creating a data frame from the metals.xlsx file. Supplying the complete path of the file. Now including the third level of hierarchy by modifying the path argument. Now sex is the outermost element in the hierarchy. Sorry, there is a typo mistake in the file name. Let's correct it and run the code again. And here is our new Sunburst Chat. Isn't it beautiful? Now the central disk represents 3 nations, the middle ring shows counts of different types of metal, gold, silver, and bronze. And the outermost ring shows the metal counts for male and female participants separately. Plotly charts are interactive. We can interact with the chart by clicking at various parts of the chart as shown on the screen. So interesting, right? Now let's move to our next chart type, Treemap. A Treemap chart is slightly different from a Sunburst chart. In a Treemap chart, we visualize data using nested rectangles. Here I have copied the codes from the previous example. We just need to change the function name and few parameters. Here we are passing a new parameter, px.constant, with a dummy variable, all. The variable name can be anything, It will behave like a parent of the hierarchical elements in the path argument. Our code is ready, test it now. And here is our Treemap chart. Notice the hierarchical rectangles and their colors. The countries are identified by their distinct colors. The size of the rectangle for a particular country is as per the total metal counts. Countries are subdivided into various smaller rectangles, and the size of these rectangles are as per the number of different types of metals: gold, silver, and bronze. Males and females are shown separately. So interesting, isn't it? Now we may supply various other arguments to the function for changing its appearance as per our wish. Here we have changed the colors of the rectangles as per the counts. Passing few more additional arguments one by one. Just follow me and observe the changes. Look, the colors of the rectangles are changed as per the new argument, color_continuous_scale. We may also give a title to the plot. Notice the title at the upper left corner of the plot. Now let's plot the data from the Plotly's Gapminder dataset. Here we will consider the population for the year 1952. We need to modify the path parameter as per the columns of the new data frame. And here is our new Treemap chart. Observe the proportion of the rectangles and their colors. How beautifully the population of various continents and the population of various countries of each continent is shown using rectangles of varied sizes. Isn't it? That is the beauty of Treemap plots. Let's regenerate the chart for the year 2007. As we already know, Plotly charts are interactive. We can interact with the chart. Let's see how we can select a particular continent or a particular country by clicking on the country name or the continent name. It makes the user experience more interesting, right? Now we will move to our next chart type, Icicle Chart. Icicle Chart is slightly different from a Treemap chart. Here every level in the hierarchy is shown in equal-sized rectangles. The level 2, level 3, etc. in the hierarchy are subdivided proportionally as per the values of different sub-items. Let's modify the codes for Treemap for generating a Icicle chart. Just change the function name and it's done. Before we run the code, let's add another line before showing the chart. This is not essential, but it will make the chart more beautiful. Here is our Icicle chart. Notice the three larger rectangles, left, middle, and right. These are of the same size. The leftmost, that is, the gray rectangle, represent the whole world. The middle rectangle is divided into rectangles of varied sizes, representing population counts for different continents. The rightmost rectangle is divided into many smaller rectangles representing countries of different continents. Like other charts, we can interact with the Icicle charts also. Let's see how we can highlight a particular continent or a particular country. That's all for today's lesson. If you find this lesson helpful, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Your valuable feedback is important for me and will help me improve the contents of the channel. Thanks for watching up to the end. Hope to see you in the next. Bye.